and gentlemen, and good morning. Welcome to the CORSAIR DreamLeague Season 9. I'm ODPixel, I'm here with Fogged, and we're ready to bring you some more fresh qualifier action here from our DreamHack Monster Energy studio in Stockholm. We've got, of course, Southeast Asia today.
We do.
We've had
nice
CIS, we've had South America, now we're doing SEA. It's all very exciting. Of course, spoilers, the teams that qualify, just in case you're a little bit behind the times. We had Empire qualify. We have Pain Gaming qualify. Now, we're going to see who's going to qualify out of some 4 beautiful teams. But before that, let's have a little bit of time to reminisce and look back at what happened on the final day of the South American qualifiers. We'll talk about SEA in a second, but this is good. This is good. You'll love it.
They're going
Come on,
in.
King RD. Let's see what you can do. They're going to go a bit earlier this time. Here we go, rolling forward, ready to kick things off. Gets the 2-man silence, magnetized as well. Requiem comes out for the sidelines. They have the exorcism, static storm down, trapping them all. King RD will still fall though. Roshan is actually going to bring down. Take Roche, take the team fight, take the Aegis. Well, down to King RD heading in straight away. Oh, there's a disruptor here. Oh, he's going to blink away.
Oh, King RD's there.
Oh, he's blinked straight into the song. Is that going to hit both of them? Oh, yes, It is. The vacuum, the wall, Oposa in trouble. Oposa is down the net onto this Juggernaut as he tries to get away. He's not going to be able to do so.
HFN dies.
Jug is down. HFN indeed has fallen, but the rest of SG, that is the heavier casualties. They've lost 3, 4. They're going to lose all 5 here as everyone on SG dies. Ultra kill for Rayon.
2 seconds to blink. They get the silence. Oh, they don't. But the Stinger's in the back lines.
He was waiting with that Dragon Turf up the road. And that's going to be that man down here. I'm going to see the counterplay though. Here we go. Oh, that kinetic field static storm cooldown. That's going to rip them apart. Infamous. Getting absolutely comboed. Buenos tardes. This is the saying, I believe. Triple kill for HFN.
And Papita's gonna go down as well. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I don't think I've seen a 4-man kinetic static like that in a while. That was just... Hello, so there we have it. That was the best plays we had from yesterday's South American Regional Qualifiers.
2 days ago.
Oh yeah, it wasn't yesterday.
We had a day off. We did have a day off.
I hope you lads and ladies have come back after that day off. We did have a day break, but we're back. You know, we sort of shifted around the time zones, of course, a little bit earlier in the morning, if you are an EU, for our EU fans. But obviously, I believe in Southeast Asia at the moment, it's mid-afternoon, I want to say. So it's a good time for you guys to tune in. Let us know in the chat. I'm sure it's...
Is it? It is.
I think
yeah, it is.
It's about afternoon.
About afternoon? Okay.
I think so. Or maybe about middle of the day. But it's perfect. I mean, it's perfect time to see the teams play. And talking about the teams that we have playing, I believe we can show you a bracket so you can get a breakdown of who we've got. Because, to note, just in case you missed the news...
Unfortunately, we do not have Mineski.
I mean, fortunately, no. To be frank, if you don't want to play at DreamLeague, I don't care. You know, Mineski, Mines who? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, come on,
if they don't want to play, you know, whatever. I've got a new love in my life. It's Geek Fam. We got Geek Fam, boys. Geek Fam is going to step it up and give us some SCA beautiful dotes.
What, you don't want to see Mineski crush people? I guess this is more even. I think Mineski is a little bit on the top right now compared to these teams.
I'm not mad. I'm disappointed, Mineski. No. I've dropped the disappointed on you, Mineski. You've let us down. But
be careful, dude. Mineski fans are gonna go after you now.
No, I love
Orin's already like that piece of...
I love Mineski. But let's be honest, they're nothing more than a bunch of celebrities. No, I'm joking. We'll see you next season, Mineski. One caress. Anyway, so we have 4 beautiful teams from SEA. We've got TNC, we've got Execration, we've got Fnatic, and we have Geek Fam now.
Yes, we do.
So, what are we expecting, folks? It's going to be very different, I feel, to the other 2 regions that we've had so far. Yeah,
I do think so. I don't actually know. Like, I haven't gotten to see too much of Geek Fam. I know they've been switching rosters around a bunch, them and Execration. It seems like the SEA teams actually just like recycle players between each other. And I mean, I'm pretty excited to at least watch those 2, and I'm excited to see maybe Fnatic get beat up a bit. to be honest. I think they've been struggling a lot. People have been criticizing them quite heavily just because they can't really take teams or take games from like these top teams like Mineski and TNC. So I'm looking forward to that, and I'm looking forward to Armel. I have not gotten to see a lot of Armel.
I've heard a lot of good things about this lad. So
I watched
everyone was saying he's like one of the best mids in SEO.
So when we were in SEA, they were all just like, yeah, I'll bet an Armel. Boom. Those guys are incredibly good. I didn't get to see him too much on TNC right now. On Clutch, I got to watch him a bunch. He was very impressive. So I'm looking forward to him probably the most.
Okay.
And Cuckoo, of course, the Cuckoo captain.
The Cuckoo captain, yeah.
That's going to be nice.
I'm excited to see how this is sort of working out for the lads. And that will, of course, be in the first series of the day. We have TNC versus Execration. Obviously, the subsequent series will be Geek Fam versus Fnatic. And then the final series of today, at least, as you saw in the brackets, will be the winners of both series. So all very exciting.
And I think for Execration, from what I can see, is like they've been switching people a bunch. I can't really tell what their whole 5-man is. I think it's Bon Jovit, Lumic, Grim, Nando, and Yaj. So we remember Lumic and Nando quite a lot.
Lumic,
and Grim. But the other guys...
they've been on it. Well, Chemo's been on it. Chemo, Lumic.
Yeah. They've been there for a long time.
He's been there for a long time.
Yeah, they only have like 4 matches with Bon Jovit and then like 20-something and 18 with Grim. So yeah, definitely a pretty new roster coming into this. So they could definitely struggle quite a lot versus TNC, who's not a full new roster, but they have the one new guy, but they've got 4 consistent players.
I think TNC has been looking very good recently.
Yes.
I think out of all sort of the SEA teams, TNC has got sort of these star players that consistently impress, and I know there's a lot of TNC fans out there, and quite rightfully so, because these guys have... you know, there's some sort of the players have stuck with TNC for a long time. What as you said, like Cuckoo, obviously.
Yeah, Raven, Cuckoo.
Raven. So these two have been very much sort of core TNC members for a while, and
I'm a big fan.
It's paying off, you know.
Big fan of Raven and Cuckoo as well. Those guys are absolutely crazy.
Some of Raven's performances are just they look really tight on his certain heroes. Like this comes to mind like the Terrorblade.
Terrorblade, absolutely.
The Weaver, he is one of the people I believe can still make Weaver work, and I don't think Weaver's in a good place at the moment. But if Raven plays it, it's looked pretty hot. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they do today. But I said, yeah, Execration with some of the names that I'm not too familiar with.
Same.
We might see something special from those guys as well. Of course, for the format-wise, everything is a best-of-3. Best-of-3 series all up to the finals, including the finals. And only 1 team from each region getting through. So very hotly contested between these 4 teams. And I think a lot of people will agree this is one of the closest regions we have here at the CORSAIR DreamLeague Season 9. So
I agree.
For a lot of reasons, a lot of people are going to be very interested in these games. So if you are tuning in from wherever you are in the world, very good morning or good afternoon to you. We are going to have some very exciting matches scheduled to start, of course, at 12:30. So
pretty soon.
First game should be in a few minutes.
I can check the lobby. Oh, they're all in. Game starting in 3 minutes.
Look at that.
Look at how quick they are.
Southeast Asian Dota boys and girls. These lads, they're on time.
And they are having.
They're all in the lobby.
They're having fun in the chat.
Well played, Southeast Asia.
They're having a lot of fun in the chat.
We
won't read what they're saying because it's quite vulgar, but they're having fun in the chat.
I just looked at the chat and someone has just typed big. Actually, I won't say because it is rude, but you probably know what I mean by saying big. I don't know why he's typed that. What's the context? Is it? Oh, okay. So
I guess he's tagged as it or something.
Someone is tagged as BWC, and you can use your imagination. Someone has come up with an acronym for that, which is very rude, and I will not say it on stream. But they're having a bit of banter. It looks like the boys are in a good mood this morning.
Oh yeah, and we were talking about Cuckoo and Raven. We're forgetting about our boy, Tim's.
Tim's our Spirit.
Tim's God.
Well, I'm looking forward to some Earth Spirit picks.
Yeah, let's go. It's probably going to get banned.
I'm sure it's going to get banned.
I think that one's going to get banned. Yeah, we're going to see some change-ups here. These 2 teams, I mean, they do know each other a lot, so it is going to be...
Yaj.
So it's Carl, Nando, Grim, Yaj, and Lumic.
Okay.
So is that the ones that we were looking at before? I don't think so, right?
You said Yaj, you said Grims. Or you didn't?
No, but we said Bon Jovit, right?
So Bon Jovit's not playing.
It's Carl instead. So Carl played 6 days ago. Bon Jovit played 3 days ago. I guess he was standing in, maybe.
Maybe he's the coach.
Something like that. Yeah.
So sort of switch around.
Because he played 6 games total. Carl played 27 or 47 games total. So okay.
Okay.
So now we do. That's what I was talking about. I wasn't too sure which 5 it was.
Chat will know. Chat will know.
Chat will know. What do they got?
We've got some Execration experts in the chat. What's going on in the chat anyway?
Nothing.
Just lulz.
Lulz, and they appreciated your fan logic.
Oh yeah, the hashtag fan logic. I do like that. Just a word of advice to anyone in any situation: never make up hashtags because it's just going to become a meme, isn't it?
Isn't that the Thorin one though?
Oh, is that?
I think it's Thorin.
Oh, it literally is the Thorin.
I think it is.
Okay, so
right?
then
I might be mistaken.
Is it actually something that Thorin uses? Okay, because fair enough. But then still,
I think it is.
Don't use hashtag Thorin uses. Thorin gets away with it because he's Thorin.
I think someone said it was Thorin. Don't take it 100%. I was told it was Thorin. I was told it was Thorin. I don't know if it is for sure, but
it sounds like something that Thorin might use. And it sounds like something that Thorin would get away with.
He would absolutely.
If you're anyone else other than Thorin, you got to be ready. I mean, because Thorin, of course, he will get the same amount of flame, but Thorin, he can handle the flame because he's literally been built and fueled by the flame.
Yeah, that's part of him.
Yeah,
it's just become part of him.
He rides the flame.
So, Oven Diddy's, who do you think is gonna win this one?
I am thinking. I don't really know too much about these newer guys on Execration. Grims and Yaj are the two names, and Carl, to be fair. Nando and Lumic, we've obviously seen a lot in the past. They've been around, at least on some of the bigger teams that I've casted in Southeast Asia. But TNC, their lineup, as you said, if you're saying good things about Armel, and I'm sure a lot of people at home watching are going to be saying good things about Armel, I think that's the player that I'm going to be looking at. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, less is us sort of bantering and talking about the game has actually begun. So we can get it on your screens, right? Oh, I didn't even need to be as slow. The production was too quick. I got to speed up. I got to be ready for production to go because these guys are on it.
So, will we have the similar stuff that we had in South America? Razor reigns supreme.
I mean, Razor Omni everywhere around the world.
Everywhere
around the world.
Yep.
These two heroes, they're out. The other two, what would you say, international heroes? I'd say surely like Disruptor, Bane, Sanking. They're international heroes.
Disruptor, Bane, Sanking. I think, at least for this region, Earth Spirit, Naga, Disruptor, yeah. I see teams rating Death Prophet very high recently.
That's true.
Too. I don't think we'll see in the first 3 bans, but we might see picked up in the first 3-4 picks.
Death Prophet is definitely.
And then Chen.
Your Chen.
Chen is the other really big one, and I'm pretty sure we'll see Cuckoo play the Chen if it's not banned out. And right now, it's not. And TNC actually bans out Tinker, so that's a respect ban.
Yep.
And it's also a very obnoxious hero to play.
It is, and it's one of those heroes that some of these lads in Southeast Asia are like very good. So the sort of the Southeast Asian Tinkers, there's just a myriad of pros that, like that is their hero. That is the hero that you play against one of these guys. You do not let them play Tinker unless you want to lose the game, and you probably don't want to lose the game if you want to win the game. Some top advice there.
That's some Pyrian Flax advice right there.
Good
Love you, Tip.
Night Stalker.
Oh yeah, that's the other one that. Wait.
Nyx Assassin ban. That's a bit of a peculiar one though.
It's SEA.
That's
SEA loves Nyx Assassin for quite a while.
So that is a very much region specific.
It could be telling of what they want to play for Armel.
Sure.
Whoa.
The IO first pick.
We've been seeing this one rising more amongst the regions too. We saw like the EG Optic games last night, or the first picking IO. It's been a lot of IO Beastmaster. Seems to be the new craze.
IO Beastmaster. Oh, yeah. I mean, if you get IO Beastmaster like, and you've won the game pretty much. It's one of those heroes where your draft can be just over and done with if you get the right sort of pairing with it.
Is this our first IO on? No, we had another IO, right?
We had. Did we? We had an IO in the other regions.
Did we?
I'm trying to remember that. Did we have an IO game?
Maybe we didn't.
I don't think we did.
Maybe not.
I don't think we did, so this will be all very exciting to see here live at DreamLeague.
Did I screw that up?
Zanking.
I didn't screw that.
And Tiny. There's another hero that's
Tiny.
utilized all around the world. Tiny.
That's right, Tiny.
First phase pick, first phase ban.
And they did do IO Beastmaster, right? I thought I heard it.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah,
IO
that's the
Beastmaster.
That's the new meme apparently. Tiny will throw in the offlane.
Yeah.
Sanking. We're gonna put as 4 roamer.
I like both of these openers so far. Sanking, Tiny, what can you dislike about that? IO Beastmaster, what can you dislike about that?
So I'm going to actually move this. IO Beastmaster, I'm pretty sure, is just going to be the dual off lane. People have just been using that as like this pressure lane. And it's pretty damn beastly when you can throw multiple axes and chase them down. You get like that phase boot, Blightstone build, which seems on the Beastmaster, and you actually just right click them.
Yeah, just chuck them down. Run them down.
Yep. Hype. All right, we got IO into SEA. I'm pretty hyped up to see this one. That'll be Cuckoo's hero, right? Because I'm imagining Tim's will play some roamer. But then that means Tim is going to be his farm priority is going to be less because.
No,
you think Tim's IO?
I mean, out of the two, I would assume that Tim's would be the better IO player, but we'll see.
He usually plays more of like the team fighters and roamers.
Sure, yeah. It depends how they're going to utilize the IO, and I mean, as you say, which sort of way they want to go with the support pairing around it. But so the further bans, Sven to be banned out, so just banning out those IO partners. And SF by TNC. So TNC really wanting to put a lockdown on that mid lane, taking the SF, taking the Tinker away.
Yeah, interesting. I feel like they want like something like an OD. That's tough because
they definitely seem to be protecting some sort of inevitable mid pick like that. Like
they tend to protect Armel a lot because he's really crucial.
Yeah, if he's just a star player, yeah, you wanna make sure he has a nice easy mid. Get him set off to carrying you to victory.
Yes, indeed.
So now back to this ban for Execration.
There's the Death Prophet that we were talking about.
Absolutely, something that we've been seeing a lot recently. South America, we're loving this hero.
But look what's left. There is a Lycan unbanned. Well, I don't know if we'll see it 3rd picked. We might see it 4th picked, but yeah, there's still the option for the Lycan Beastmaster.
Because if any of the other regions and games that we've seen it to go by, I think you would be jumping at the fact that you could get a Lycan and a Beastmaster.
Yeah, it's not even just the power of like that double book or the aura and the push and everything. It's also the vision, the hawk, the wolves. There's so many aspects to this duo combo that actually just becomes so ridiculous. But we'll see if they end up grabbing it. They do have options.
So
Bane takes it out. Yep.
The Bane Sand King combo being broken up. Everyone loves a bit of Bane Sand King. And this pick. I mean, Execration.
Disruptors left in the pool. Pretty good versus IO.
They take the OD, so I like this. Because you said TNC.
I think TNC wants it, yeah.
Yeah, I think they sort of may have over-projected the fact that they were setting up for their own OD pick, and Execration with a bit of a block pick there, as it would seem.
It's one of Armel's most played heroes as well.
Yeah. So taking that away from Armel.
So what, they could
moves from Execration in the draft.
They could grab DK, but first they'll take the Rubik. It's a nice pickup. Rubik is... Yeah, this is... Wait, isn't this the same picks that EG had last night? IO, Beastmaster, Rubik.
Is. So what did they finish with? They had a Lycan.
They had a Lycan and...
What did they have in that EG game? I watched it before I went to bed.
I watched it before I went to bed.
Oh, what was it?
Lycan and... What was the mid hero? That's what it was. That's what we're missing.
Oh, Arteezy was playing... What was it? That's really annoying. It was something... It was... I remember...
Clearly we slept great last night.
It was a boring era, because I remember wanting to see Arteezy mid Rubik, and he didn't play it.
It was a boring mid hero? Oh my god, how do we not remember right now? This is pathetic. Witch Doctor picked up good versus IO. Strong laner, of course. This is really bothering me that I can't remember either.
Bothering me. Really. I mean, I can look it up. I'm going to look it up. So yeah, you keep doing the draft. I'm going to find out. What was that pick last night in the EG game?
Are we stupid?
No.
Medusa.
It was Medusa. That was it. It was Medusa.
Damn, I remembered.
So they could... They're still there. They want to go...
They could Dusa.
TNC could go full EG here with, Dusa
Lycan.
It's not bad. It's actually...
It's quite good this game.
Pretty good this game.
Yep.
I mean... The ODs, I guess, can work against the Dusa.
Yeah, I'm gonna put Dusa or DK. And then, Templar Assassin.
Oh, we're getting a TA game, boys and girls, and I love this.
I haven't seen this hero in too long.
When we have sort of, as you said, Armel. I'm looking forward to seeing Armel, and if he is a flashy player, TA is going to be the sort of hero that he can showcase his skill on. You know, it's not an easy hero. In fact, it's quite a hard hero to win games with at the moment because the hero is considered, you know, it is not one of the strongest mids. It's a mid that has a lot of sufferings. But if it goes off, it really goes off.
I also think people are sleeping on this hero still a bit. I think the traps, that trap damage is actually so ridiculous. It's not even just about the fights, but it's the vision.
Yeah.
You can cancel blinks with it all the time, and you clear waves.
I think the blink cancelling is the big one you're onto here. Sand King and Tiny, if you're able to get vision, bam, pop a trap on them. It's, you know, what does the Sand King do? He's got to take the long walk in, then Rubik's going to be there grabbing him.
Yeah.
So it's
it just takes
ways to disrupt it, yeah.
It does just take some time. That's the problem about the hero, is that people, you're this like super low ranged hero, so you need your blink dagger, you need a kind of BKB in the mid game, and you need to farm ancients.
And the TA Lifestealer, the classic, you know, you get that blink deso on the TA, you're moving around with a Lifestealer inside, you're blowing up anyone on the map.
And it's a Lifestealer versus Tiny. So I think that's the biggest thing they want.
The only thing that's a little awkward is it is a Lifestealer and IO. These are two heroes you don't normally see as sort of the... It's not a classic IO pairing, really.
Yeah, but he's going to be... I think he's going to play more around the Beastmaster, at least in the laning phase.
And I guess if you sort of think on the next level sort of 4D chess aspect of it, it is a good IO pairing because IO can now relocate two heroes.
Yeah, but no... He could technically relocate even more if you get Aghanims on Lifestealer. You can eat somebody.
You can technically relocate more if you are Rubik and then the enemy team picks...
Okay,
enough. No, this could work. What do we need Execration to pick to do like a full... If the enemy team picks Morphling and then Rubik steals Morph, uses it on the Lifestealer as Ags, then you could do a 5-man relocate. So now we're looking for Execration to pick Morphling. Oh, if they'd done it.
If they'd done it, that would be super hype.
It's DK. They want to keep it cool. So with that DK picked up, is that taking the OD out of the mid lane and they're putting the DK against the TA now, or are they sort of wanting to make a better lane situation for the OD, or will it just be a DK side lane?
I think DK side lane, Tiny safe lane.
DK side lane, yeah, okay.
Right? I think that'll be the case. Because I don't think they really want to have their safe lane so weak. No. And I think DK really, these two heroes are strong. But I think if they put DK here, that makes it can get punished a bit by that. Right. I'm gonna switch this up.
So here we have it, ladies and gentlemen, the first game of the first series of the Southeast Asian Regional Qualifier.
Who do you like?
Of course, DreamLeague season. Now I am. It's IOB. It's IOB's master.
And this Tim's playing the IO, so.
Okay, so Kukurubi. I think for this one, I'm gonna have to predict TNC to win. I can definitely go both ways because I'm not 100% sold on TAs, but if all the hype is to be believed behind this RML, maybe there's going to be something amazing. So I'll go with TNC on this one.
I'm going to go TNC. I haven't gotten to see too much of Execration, but yeah, I like IO Beastmaster a whole lot. They have an incredible amount of Roche, and it's a really nice Rubik game. He's got a lot of good spells to steal.
It really is. So
let's go.
Let's see, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ourselves into this one. As I said, all very exciting. The first Southeast Asian game we're going to have here, the CORSAIR DreamLeague. And we've got 4 fantastic teams today. And let's have a look. We've got this series is going to be great. We've got Jackie Malay. It's a great day of Dota.
So it does look like it's going to be OD mid, like we said, but I think Tiny's still off lane. So they are doing the DK safe lane. At least from items, because he's got a Coiling Blade and 1 set of regen, and then Tiny has boots. So, yeah.
Oh, what was that? I don't want to say that, actually.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that.
Anytime I see a word being put in the chat by any of these lads from Southeast Asia, I'm always like, oh, should I say that?
They're all good friends.
I'm sure that's nice, though.
I'm sure it's not.
It might mean something very rude. I'm sure.
It might just mean, I love you.
We'll get a translation in the chat.
So good morning, Owen. Or Oven Diddies. By the way, I'm going to call him that from now on because that's what our taxi driver wrote down.
When I went to the taxi, he had a piece of paper that said OVENDIDIS. Oven Diddies.
So you're now permanently Oven Diddies.
Oven Diddies. Here we go. Tim's is about to... Oh, he is so lucky that he did not keep going that way. He backed off because he's a smart man.
They know. Look at this trap.
They're pinging it.
Execration's going to get 3 runes. Our TNC's going to get 3 runes. They're trying to press forward. The toss.
The toss. That's big. Straight in with the burst strike. He's
got a body block.
Body blocks. Look at this here. Going for the body blocks, Yaj. He's done it. Manages to set up for the paralyzing cast. Samh, he's pretty beefy, though. They're going to have to start up again. They have. There we go. Second toss back into the hands of Execration. And they will get themselves first blood. They want to give it to Nando. Bam. They'll get it on Nando. DK to pick up the first blood. He cuts down Samh.
I do like that they... I like that they actually gave that to Dragon Knight. So now he's actually a stronger hero in the safe lane because of that, just having boots at the start. But I do think that they can still get run over pretty hard inside this off lane if they do not have a tri-lane. So Sanking goes top. Oh, Sanking. Wait. Sanking's the core.
It's a tiny support.
It's a tiny support.
It's a tiny support.
I was wondering why he had boots. I'm silly.
He's ready to come in and toss some fools.
So they are going to stick the full tri-lane bottom.
Ow, Tins. Nice tether there to get himself away from the potential toss, but Lumic, he'll go for the Beastmaster instead. Chucks him back in the hands of Nando. Nando looking for the body blocks up. Tim's, he's still tethered to the creep that he did to escape, so Samh has got no savior. That's going to be the second kill for Execration down on this bottom lane.
Execration?
Execration, Jesus.
Jesus.
Oh, don't make a Reddit thread, please.
So I think it's really important that Execration keeps his tri-lane down here. Tri-lane versus IO Beastmaster is the best way to deal with it, and I think they'll be fine with their lane matchups. Besides that, Sanking pulled the wave, so he's got the wave between the top tower.
Is he doing
and OD versus TA is a fine matchup for OD.
Is that OD doing some Bassi toggling in the middle lane?
He is.
He is, man.
Bottom again.
Again, this lane, oh my goodness. TNC, they've got to go back to the drawing board in this bottom one because they have given up a 3rd kill down here. It's getting pretty nasty for them on that bottom lane.
It is. They need some levels before they can actually start to bully this a bit.
Those side blades.
Oh, the mana procs.
He's looking for the angle. He's looking for the angle, Armel.
The mana procs, though. Get him, Carl.
Hey, Tims. What's that rune? Oh, you can't get the rune when you're in the air. Limit will take it.
Always important versus IO. Secure the runes and the bounty runes. Seems to be like just really important versus anybody. Everyone just loves those bounty runes.
I would like to see, I don't know if there's any statsmen watching, the correlation between bounty runes picked up and wins, because I reckon there's going to be, there'll be a number there.
There might be.
I mean, there'll be
You might be onto something.
bounty runes definitely winning games. I'd say, you know, if whichever team gets the most bounty runes wins 97% of the games.
I'm sure that's not right.
It is. I checked with Nahaz.
Oh. Nahaz is sleeping. You made that up.
I did.
So Lifestealer free farming. He's gonna have a very good time. Mid lane, the OD versus TA. OD does kind of win this matchup, but TA is gonna farm too. It's a farm lane.
Yeah, I did see us doing fine. I mean, yeah, what matching at the moment there, 13-4, 12-2. Looking for those ancient stacks. That'll be the thing for Armel.
Once he gets a couple levels too, I think once he gets level 5, it becomes a lot harder for the OD. Those refractions become quite potent at farming creeps.
He's going to come and hunt for Tims, and Tims will say, yep, I'm here. Starts to right-click it down. There's the toss. Whoa, that's a DK. I mean, have you ever seen a DK fly without the wings? It's quite something, and that is going to be another kill. Tims is down again. Grims might go down in response, so Sam H gives him the rundown. Bite! The axes are out. Sam H will be able to redeem a little bit down there as he gets himself a solo kill onto Grims. But still, I got to say, this support Tiny has set up a lot down here.
Armel has pushed OD out of lane with side blades. He actually hit him like 5 times in a row. So now he has taken the advantage in the mid lane, and he's going to be level 5, so then that matchup becomes even harder for the OD.
Down bottom, Sam H. This man fighting up with Nando. Beating the DK back. On the side, Lumic looking to control those runes.
Good job.
Take 1, he'll take 2, and he may even go and pick up that haste rune as well, which might set him up for a nice rotation.
Yeah, they could definitely set up for the IO.
Yeah, let's see, he's got his eyes on it. He's going to be able to grab that if he wishes to. Where could he head to? I mean,
ganking mid is unlikely.
It's very hard. They've got the avalanche to remove the refraction, but if he's got the recast, he very well could just turn and kill them. I'm out. Now he's level 5 with those 3 points of refraction.
He is moving toward mid.
And refraction is on cooldown for 10 seconds, so this is a good chance. Going in straight away, there is no refraction. He's got a fairy fire. It might not matter indeed as he's tossed back, but the telekinesis there for Cuckoo buying some time is not enough. That is the gank they needed. Perfect time for Lumic to go in. No refraction. Bam, it's no. Bottom lane as well. Nando and Grims looking to chase down Tims. They've managed to split up the IO and the Beastmaster. Not quite enough damage to finish the 2 of them off. But yeah, 5-1 at the moment. Net worth lead very slightly for Execration though, because the CS is still good on TNC's side, as we can see across the map. The 3 cores, no one really falling behind.
That was a really important gank though by Lumic.
Yeah.
Getting that mid kill is incredibly good at this time because level 5 is out, and the Avalanche only does 4 instances of damage, so he did come at the perfect time.
Here we go again. The paralyzing cast against the Dragon Tail. There will be the heal from Tim, so Maledict initially won't do too much. In fact, Sam H, he's looking to try and turn and run down Grims. Cuckoo's coming in with the wraparound. There's the Fade Bolt. Bam. That's 1. Now he's going to look for a second. Telekinesis to hold back the 2 of them. They might want to try and turn this TNC. They've got the axes flying in onto Lumic. Not quite enough damage to finish him off. Cuckoo looking for the vision. May have Fade Bolt back up in a few seconds, but looks like Lumic should be fine. Gets himself far enough back behind the tower.
Oh, the axes!
It's close. Again, connecting onto Lumic, but he is able to heal himself up just in time to survive. And TNC this time fighting back. Cuckoo making the rotation, making sure that Execration don't get away with more of the lives of TNC.
And look at Yaj go. He's sandstorming the Dream as a Sand King. He's left alone up top since this Rubik is rotating, so now he's got a free time versus this Lifestealer.
And Armel actually able to kill off the OD there in the mid lane in what was a 1v1.
He has
TNC. They're looking for more here. The toss will be onto Cuckoo, but the Fade Bolt's out. They're chasing this down. The paralyzing cast causing some issues, but TNC, they'll move on. Now a TP's coming over from the Sand King. They have to be a little bit careful. They really want to try and finish off the Tiny, and I think they'll be able to. They get tossed back. Can he land the axes? That's the question. Tims, he's juking it out in the tree line, will fall. They weren't quite able to get the axes on Lumic, so Execration will get the kill on the Aya.
So look at what happened mid was, it was a man fight. Armel had -30 int, which he still has -24. So he literally had like 100 base mana at that point, and he actually just took the straight fight versus Carl and won. Carl had double Fairy Fire, so I think he was trying to like outplay him.
I mean, I imagine as well the Sanity's Eclipse popped. I'm guessing Refraction came out just in time.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, sure, yeah, if you see a TA with -30 in and a Sanity's Eclipse used, you would expect to see the TA dead, so.
Yeah, it's pretty surprising too, because he double Fairy Fire, tried to turn it around, but wasn't able to get the kill. But pretty even early game, but like you said, last hits favoring Dire just a tiny bit.
Bottom, Execration, ready to come in. Tim's coming in with the heals. Cuckoo's there with the Fade Bolt to try and limit some of the right-click damage. SamH trying to run, turns around with the axes, bringing Grims down low. SamH will be kept alive by Tim's for now.
The salve is running on Tim's. He's full healing SamH.
Yeah, SamH is going to be back up to full. They could try and turn and fight this TNC. I mean, Nando's pretty big and tanky. He's a big old scary dragon, as he's still chasing down Tim. So again, Armel, though, in the middle lane, getting these solo kills onto the OD. Bottom, they do lose the IO. Lumic falling low, but now one charge is popped. Tiny trying to escape. SamH ready with the chase down. Out come the axes. SamH, he cuts down another. Grims, paralyzing cast, holds back the Rubik. They do get the kill as Nando gets a double kill. He might actually get the double kill hit, triple kill. And he's looking for Cuckoo. These raindrops might be enough. Oh, he's actually going to get out. That little tree block, very nicely done. Did have a Quelling Blade, but very hard to sort of heads up those.
But the mid lane.
These solo kills that Armel's getting. Oh, he might dig that. Is he?
They need to get a sentry in mid.
You got to.
This is under the rules versus TA that, I mean, sometimes you can forget because you don't play versus hero so often, but sentry in mid lane when TA hits 6. Otherwise, especially now that traps do damage, you can get solo killed quite easily. But Armel is destroying OD now.
You've got to be careful of Execration.
Oh, look at Carl.
I mean, Carl. He's actually
just dead.
To die again. Armel, they said good things about this lad. He's got 3 solo kills in the middle lane. I mean, it's this build as well. You know,
it's the zero Astral.
The zero Astral. No points in Astral.
I'm surprised he went for that full build. And I'm surprised, I guess the thing is he changed his build because he thought he could get a solo kill, right? Yeah. So he took the Sanity's Eclipse because of how much int he had. So you can understand that one, but he's getting heavily punished for it, and Armel knows. He's just going to keep diving him.
He's like, this kid hasn't got Astral skilled. I'm going to just push in and dive him every time and know that there's nothing that's going to hold me back.
Yep.
So now we are seeing quite the difference between the net worths of the 2 mid laners. As you can see, Armel now 4.2k as his OD sits down on 2.3k at 9 minutes in.
And he's been stacking, and Cuckoo's been stacking for him as well. So he has that triple ancient stack to accelerate himself with. He's going to go for the Deso first, it seems.
This TA is definitely on track to be absolutely massive.
Lumic and Grim.
They need these kills on Armel.
Yeah, this could be it right here with Maledict and Avalanche Toss.
He's come down pretty deep.
He's got full refraction, but they're starting to get broken now.
Oh, that's Tifa coming in for the Sand King as well. So there, they bait him forward. He's looking for Carl. Here's the control. Burrow Strike comes down. They'll put the Sanities. That'll get the job done. It's a big rotation, but it is definitely a warranted rotation. They needed to do something about Armel, and they will take him down.
Carl got into like panic right there. I think that's why he threw out the Sanities, because he was dropping quite low again on this OD. And again, we see bottom Tim's, a quad ancient stack on the bottom side, a quad ancient stack on the left side now too. So they are.
Oh my goodness,
they are really making this TA massive. It's actually a triple ancient stack bottom, but whatever.
That's gonna how much did that give you? That will give him the full Deso.
If he clears both, it'll give him the full Deso, yeah.
Full Deso, maybe some.
Because he's probably gonna clear some jungle creeps in between.
And you got to remember, all while this is happening, the lifesteal's having a very nice time up top.
Yep, uncontested.
Top net worth. Nando, of course, still doing very well on the bottom. We're seeing this DK. He got the double kill. He's been getting a lot of action. Mid lane, Yaj with the invis. He's looking towards Armel. We'll try and set up with the Burrow Strike. It's hard to go for, though, with Cuckoo behind him. Telekinesis down onto Yaj. And indeed, Execration won't be able to go fully in for the kill on the TA, as Armel will survive.
The fact that they have to make these kind of rotations and pull the Sand King at a top when he had a free lane is absolutely problematic for Execration. This TA is a huge problem. Nando, like you said, though, free farming, I think his rotation is going to be the big one to try to find pickoffs onto the cores, because he's going straight for Shadow Blade, and he's quite close on the Dragon Knight for it.
He is, yeah.
So that'll be very nice. Grim and Lumic, smoke, they found Tim's.
Maledict, that's a dead eye.
Oh my goodness. That's a lifesteal rotation too. Grims.
Oh, he's not going to get in time. Not quite enough damage before the TP's through. Raven will look for a different kill instead, though he chases down Lumic. Open wound still in 10 seconds, though, so unlikely to be able to chase that one down. We'll have to let that go.
I was going to say, this looks like a TNC run at you for a moment, but they actually did stop. Tim's jungling a bit, securing some levels. So the new thing that we've seen a lot on IO recently is always have a salve on yourself, apparently.
It's the strat.
It's the strat.
Make
just
sure that
keep healing your teammates so
really
much.
It's
really good.
It guarantees sort of second life if you can play it right, and of course, if anyone's going to play it right, Tim certainly is.
Mid. Lumic just walks into a Templar Assassin. He's just dead.
Tiny don't have a lot of armor.
What the heck?
In fact, he has 0 to be precise, so Armel's going to be able to right-click you down any day of the week. And with that in mind, that is a tower gone as well.
Deso done.
Deso done, and
He didn't even clear the bottom
I was
H
going to say,
stack.
he's not done all the H's yet, has he?
He did one of the big stacks. He did the
Got a
4x.
stack left. Oh dear. Shadowblade is there on Nando, so if Nando can start making some big moves on the DK...
He has to make big moves on the DK.
They really have, because they're losing lanes. Bottom lane, TNC take another tower. Tier 1's being taken all across the map, but the build this game from Sam H on the Beastmaster is going to be the phase into Shadowblade. The full run at them right-click you, as you said, very much TNC's style.
Yeah. We saw Mind Control wanted to do this build. I think at Starlighter, right? But he built the Glimmer Cape.
I don't know how good this is. I mean, it's not bad as well. You see this Rubik. Because there's no points in Astral, so he just steals
he just steals sanities. I mean,
yeah.
The thing is he can mana burn with it pretty nicely.
That's going to be... It's still a bit of mana burn, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you got decent in.
He's got okay in.
Could do some damage to some of the dumber heroes.
Yeah, to some of the strength heroes.
Yeah.
But they're actually pretty close to him. Dude, damage is tiny. Rotation, this is with the Shadowblade. Dragon Form is cooldown for 30 though. And there's no blink on Sanking just yet.
Let's see what they can do. Execration. Who are they going to finally jump on? They've got their eyes on Cuckoo. Not really the biggest of targets, but maybe the target they have to settle for, as they will do indeed.
Tim's with the reload.
Rubik. And, oh, is he actually going to save him? He is.
He is.
Oh, Tim's is out of there. Cuckoo survives. Now, is he going to survive round 2, Tim's? I think he may die for the cause here.
They're going to try to give him a tethered target. Let's see if they can find it for him. Nope.
Straight up. Stuns there immediately. Tim's. Oh.
They have to give that. They're trying to get Carl back in the game, so they're giving him the kills because he's bottom 5 net worth on the OD. Really struggling this game.
And what we're seeing about, I think, Cuckoo.
Cuckoo's just getting wards down. Look at him, he doesn't even care. Down is spotted though.
And was that Yaj that I just saw that was like just very close to Blink Dagger?
Very close, 14 gold.
All right, so nearly the Blink Dagger on the SK. Very crucial for getting on top of that Tim's Eye in the fights. Nando.
And it's really important for him to get the Epis on top of Armel.
Oh, here we go. Nando again. He's found himself the Rubik. This time there's no relocate to save Cuckoo, so Cuckoo will fall alone.
Nando's putting in work with that Shadowblade. We said that he needed to, and he has definitely been doing that. 5 and 0, and now he's going to pressure mid tower a bit.
Nando is doing his best job to carry this season. Rightfully so, at 5-0-3. He did have that good setup at the start. We saw in that bottom lane, you know, they were getting kills. This was the best lane for Execration, and they are doing their best to ride with that strength that they came off of the laning stage.
Yeah, and Blink finished on Sanking now. TNC, they want to wait for Armel's Blink before they, the Armel's Blink Dagger before they make a move. But they are quite strong right now anyway without that. Look at this, Sam H, he's coming into position.
I mean, Armel just comes forward here. He's going to take a few punches, but indeed Sam H looking for the wraparound, looking for the lockdown. Who's he want to go for? He wants to go for the squish. He goes for the OD straight away. Raven moves in with the open wounds. There will be a defensive Astral, buying some time for the OD. Nando comes in with the Dragon Tail stun onto Armel. Raven continuing to try and chase down our Carl. They get the axes in. It's not quite enough damage to finish off the OD. Now they turn Nando with the Shadowblade, the Epi, coming in as they jump forward with Yaj. Not enough damage to finish them off. Tether across onto Raven. They have the stun. The Sanities comes out though from Execration. They're taken 2, they're taken 3. Nando putting in big work as he chases down the cores. They'll look towards Raven. He jumps into a siege creep. They've got the control. Paralyzing cast. Being a non-enemy unit, it's going to stay done for a long, long time. So he's held in place here. Execration.
Oh my goodness.
Takedown 4 there with the turnaround. Yach's epicenter certainly putting in work. And this time the Sanity's Eclipse, it did a lot. It came in at the right time, cuts them out, drains the mana. And then you've got this big old dragon on the front lines. Nando is carrying pretty nicely here for Execration.
Yeah, Nando's really owning. I didn't think TNC would take the fight there, to be honest. I think you need the TA Blink Dagger so you can get into the back line. So you're actually very limited running in like that as TNC's lineup. And losing their very farmed Lifestealer, that cuts it down. That's almost a 3k gold swing going into now Execration's favor slightly in a second. That is a pretty big movement right there.
Nando dip.
Yeah.
As Nando is pulling this game all about with his DK.
Sam H just taking both runes from Yash.
Oh, and the arcane.
He's gonna take the. Oh, Yash is stunning for it. But now the roar.
They've got the setup for the relocate.
Do they have protection?
Yes, they do. Dust is out, and ooh, Nando.
He wants to go in
on
Tim's.
He wants to get that little eye on the way out, and he is. Oh, what was
what?
No, they didn't get it. Ooh.
Oh.
They nearly didn't get that there, and they will get it there.
Was that like? Oh, it looked like he was a glimmered or something. That was weird.
No, I think that was just the Arcana.
It was just the Arcana, yeah. It looked like he was glimmered for a moment, but yeah, I checked the items. Cuckoo top.
He is
dead.
Teeping out of that. Tree to the face is Lumic.
Dude.
Shocks him a tree.
Lumic is doing work on this support Tiny.
Tiny.
Look at him go.
4-3-8. You know, that's a core Tiny in many other regions. You know. That's some fantastic KDA. And this is the thing. So it's 18-9. So it's a lot of kills for Execration, but the net worth's still pretty much even.
Yeah.
Because this TA is absolutely massive. Armel, he has the Blink Deso.
They keep stacking. There's another Ancient stack bottom side. So he's going to go clear that one. So Blink, Deso, and then he needs that BKB. Versus Execration's lineup, it's absolutely necessary that they have that. And they need to keep buying sentries. So Cuckoo, he will be pretty limited on farm on this Rubik, but sentries are going to be so important versus this Dragon Knight, who has a full halberd. That's going to be really useful versus that TA.
Yeah, huge nuisance for Armel to fight into.
5-second disarm on ranged heroes is pretty brutal.
See what they can get done here. Execration.
So the other thing too is that Sam H isn't going for that book build or anything. He's going to be going for the medallion and all that. So that does actually limit their team fight a bit. Because usually with the book, you enable your team fight a bit more. And they don't really have the greatest fight on the side of TNC in comparison to Execration if it's just a head-on 5v5 engagement.
It does secure them an easy Rosh, though.
Yes, they're all about
very easy Rosh.
They're all about getting like killing one hero and starting the fight 5v4. Otherwise, the fight is going to be pretty hard for them. And it looks like they might be able to find
Sam.
The wraparound. He's under vision. There's a ward.
Okay. Okay, the D ward though.
I'll take that.
Sam H does have Raven inside him.
Doesn't want to waste too much time.
Raven's out enough. He's done. He's out.
Yaj bottom. There's Shadow Bladed up. There's no reveal just yet, but Cuckoo's coming. He's got one sentry, but Yaj is aware. Blinks away. Nando pressuring top. Level 14 on the DK.
Yeah, this Nando safe lane DK has been quite something so far. 606. Shoving in the lanes, causing lots of issues for TNC. And now the TP's come in. They want to fight, relocate as well. Who are they going to be able to grab out of this one? Lumic with the avalanche holding them back, but Armel immediately turns towards Lumic. The paralyzing cast comes out for the time being, holds Armel back a little bit, but of course the Tiny will still go down. Grims trying for the death forward, looking for Tims, will take the IO, but it costs him his life. 2 for 1 at the moment. TNC trying to move in for more, but Nando, he turns. Dragon Tail straight away onto Sam H. They come in with the epicenter. They've got the control onto the Beastmaster. That's going to be another kill for Nando. Nando just manning up the disarm there. Drop down onto Armel. Armel can't do anything for now. He's got Dragon Tail up as well. They've got the proper full control onto the TA.
The halberd.
Sanities comes out. Raven now the last left member alive for TNC trying to run. He'll have Rage back up in a second. The Dragon Tail will be dodged up by the Rage. Raven trying to turn. Looks towards Yaj, but the Burrow strikes out. He's going to get himself away, Yaj, and Raven looking for the armlet toggling will be able to survive and get out of there. Tims comes back in to save him. But overall, again, Execration, Nando, honestly, the itemization is used here, getting that halberd, shutting Armel out of the fights. The stun control, absolutely perfect from Execration.
And that's with Epi. I think the whole Epi missed, right? Because he got astraled as the Epi came through.
I think he was going to go on top of the Beastmaster, but the Beastmaster was already dead.
Yeah.
So there wasn't really anyone to jump into, so...
That was like a 4v5 fight kind of for Execration because the Witch Doctor died right at the start. Tiny kind of died at the start too, and they were still able to take it. Their 3 cores are so strong versus TNC right now. Yeah. TNC needs to get some more farm before they take these kind of engagements.
And that is the thing. TNC could definitely play that card, say let's focus on the farm, because it's still just at 2. They've got double the kills on Execration, but they're only 2k net worth lead.
But they can't just play the farm game. What they need to do is go for pickoffs and get the farm after they push out the lanes, because they have Beastmaster plus relocate, so they have to abuse that one. So they're looking at mid right now. Yaj, though, is in position.
Straight up with the roar onto Carl. Comes in with the 2-man burrow strike. Raven already there with the rage. They've got the forces. Carl trying to kite it up, but he won't be able to escape this one. You can buy some time at least with the Astral. Time for the rest of Execration to come in. Nando goes in with the Dragon Tail. Carl still alive.
Disarm.
Disarm. Again, Nando saving his cause, saving Carl. Turns towards Cuckoo. Jump forward from Lumic. Cuckoo's down as well.
All right, Execration is playing like beast right now. TNC is kind of getting dismantled, and they're making some... They're trying to make space. They're trying to make as much space as possible for the TA, but they're getting punished for it.
Looking for Yaj. They have got the dust. They'll try and give him the chase. He's going to have Burrow Strike back up in a second. Who jumps up to the high ground. They're not going to be able to chase that.
And they're threatening mid.
They've got to get back to the base, TNC, indeed.
Oh, and this is a huge problem, TNC. They can't fight versus this lineup.
They've got to do something with this TA. She's got the blink, she's got the Deso, still hasn't got the BKB. She's looking for the split push, but she has no TP, Fox. She has no TP on the TA.
She's got to reload.
They've got to reload her in. Here we go. They're bringing back Armel. They need something big on this defense. They've just lost the melee racks. They've got to make Execration pay for it. They'll turn towards Lumic. They will get the Tiny. Can they get more? Grims and Carl on the sidelines. Jump forward from Armel. He's looking for a target. Grims goes for the TP out. He's not going to make it. Stolen Astral from Cuckoo. Holds back the Rubik. But meanwhile, Nando, he picks off Tims on the relocate back. So TNC will get a couple of kills, but it's just the 2 supports, and they've lost the melee racks mid.
Oh my god.
Things are speeding up very fast. I think this Nando DK,
he is owning from the safe
I think
lane.
this is one of the best safe lane, if not the best safe lane DK performance I've seen in a long time.
+1 to that, brother. Yeah. And here we go. They go in the Roche pit. They've got Medallion finished on Beastmaster. This one will be easy for TNC. I say that though, Yash in position. He's gonna go for the steal.
Oh, he's going in.
He's going.
Are they gonna get it?
Nando.
It's on the ground.
It's on the ground.
Oh,
he didn't grab it.
He didn't grab it. So now they'll try and turn and fight. Still though, they've cut down the Beastmaster. Execration may not have got the Aegis, but they may still take the fight. Astral to hold Armel in place. Raven's on the side. He's eyeing this one up. Armel's gonna get burrow strike. Do they have detection?
They do not.
They do not have detection. The Sandstorm's doing work though.
Yeah, that extra bonus damage.
Sandstorm's doing work. Armel, again, Sandstorm still doing a lot of work, and that is a dead TA. Can they kill him a second time? They're going to try for it straight up. They get the stuns immediately going in. That's Armel down, 70 seconds, no TA. Tims, he's also in trouble as well. Nando chasing, hunt him. The dragon is coming. He's got the tether though. Tims over to Cuckoo. Tims still being hunted though. Execration wanting to see if they can find these two supports.
Raven can't get into these fights as a lifestealer, even though he he pretty much free farmed the safe lane. In all these situations, the Halberd is just doing so much work. Even if it's not thrown on him, he can't hit the DK. And not only that, Nando pretty much has a full AC finished on Dragon Knight as well.
Oh, that's 23 minutes in.
32 armor.
He is as farmed as this TA. You know, Armel, he dominated mid. He got a bazillion ancient stacks, but this DK is still as farmed as him. That just goes to show how well Nando's been playing this game.
Yeah, his item build is actually perfect this game. Raven's taunting bottom. I love the life.
Classic Raven.
I actually love the life.
It's one of the rarer ones as well, because I believe you had to have quite a high-level compendium for that one. So that is, you know,
it's a fun one.
pay-to-show-off talent.
He's not able to farm well, though. And just with Phase, SNY Armlet, like we were saying, Execration's lineup is really hard to fight into when they have all 5 heroes. I mean, just looking at their lineup, they do have a lot of team fight, while TNC's is all about the pickoff. So TNC, they have to go back to pushing the side lanes out and looking for the relocate ganks with the Beastmaster. But Execration's been ready for it. They are sticking together. They're not allowing TNC to get these pickoffs.
Let's see what they can do down bottom, Raven. Keep him hidden in the tree line. Does not want to show when the 4 of Execration are here. In fact, the full 5-man of Execration coming down bottom.
Execration has Blink on OD, Blink on Tiny, Blink on Sand King. So many different forms of initiation.
I believe what they have got the full AC on its way as well to Nando.
Oh my. And he's level 18, so he's got that Frost Dragon to slow the attack speed.
What could TNC do? They're thinking about doing something. Look at Sam, he's looking for Carl on the side. He has found the OD. That is the target they want to eliminate out of the fight immediately. They'll go for it straight away with the Raw, committed with the Rage, but the Burrow Strike comes out. They'll shove up those ODs to the side. Carl's still alive for now. He has the Astral, buying himself time. Raven turns towards Grims. They'll cut down the Witch Doctor. Can they get Carl? No. The blink out in time. The OD will be safe. Nando's falling low. He's trying to commit onto Tims. Tims with the relocate back out of there will survive. In comes Yaj with the Epicenter. Can't catch Raven with the Burrow Strike. May have overstepped the mark now because Raven looks to turn with the Rage, trying to go in onto Nando. Nando very tanky though with that amount of armor. Lumic coming in with the Avalanche straight onto Armel. Armel turns with a quick melt, cuts down the 3-man Burrow Strike from Yaj, catching out TNC and Astral onto Tims. They're only down to 2 left, and indeed the Halberd doing so much. Triple kill for Carl. TNC getting team wiped.
I think they may call it soon. That was their fight to take. That was the DD and a BKB freshly picked up on the TA, and they just get kited around. They only kill the supports. Again, the 3 cores on Execration are just too strong.
This, as we've been harping on about, the DK pick and the DK play has been absolutely perfect for Execration. 10-0-15 on Nando's Dragon Knight.
This is this is the second set of racks here. 45 seconds till TNC's TA respawns, and Sam H, level 13 on Beastmaster. All the cores on the side of Execration are all level 18 or 20. There's a tier 2 top, so this will save TNC for a couple moments, but 13k gold lead, 32-15 Owen. There's 47 kills in 26 minutes.
It's getting very crazy.
There's no mercy.
As we sort of said, I didn't know what to expect from Execration's lineup, but off this back of a performance and doing it again, you know, TNC, these guys are one of the, if not the hottest in the region at the moment.
Yeah, they've been playing really well. I think this might be one of their first IO games, though, to be honest. Because I have never seen them play it before. I think this might have been a little bit of test, and to say the least, it's not really working the best. I think Tims and Sam H have a combined 19 deaths between the 2 of them. They're struggling.
You never know, though.
They could still try to come back here.
Exactly. It is in the Southeast Asian region. One of the reasons why we love the games is because you never know what's going to happen. Some crazy stuff can happen.
It's still going to be really tough because it's really a majority of the damage is going to be coming from this TA because Raven has His farm has stagnated completely. He's queued up a Silver Edge. He doesn't seem like he knows what to get because this Dragon Knight is just so massive. They're smoking up. This is a desperation smoke, in my opinion. They have to look for this fight.
What does Armel got? Armel got his...
just Blink BKB's TA,
BKB,
that's it.
But yeah.
With Deso, of course, but...
I mean, Roshan would have been ideal, but it's, of course, still not up yet.
The last fight was with a double damage, and they lost the fight.
Let's
but
see what they can find.
Can they find
Can
the back lines?
TNC make the comeback?
This is going to be a tough fight. Can they pick off Yash instantly, though? He's got a gem. So I think he just actually spotted Sam H for a second. Look at him positioning. They're getting vision on the high ground, too. Yep, they know.
They know. Who's going to make the jump in first? Armel popping the BKB. Who's he going to be able to commit on? Nando turns with the stun. He's able to cut down the Beastmaster. Nando help out for the time being. Chemo, surely he'll fall. He will. No, the Astros actually keeping Chemo alive. They might not lose anyone. I don't think Execration is going to lose anyone in this fight. Burrow Strike comes in for Execration. They're taking down 3. They'll take Cuckoo as well.
Oh my God,
It's GG.
All right.
Execration not losing a single one. They did lose Tiny at the end of it all there in that fight, but overall, what a start to the day for Execration as they just dominated TNC. There was that period at the start, as we said, they were getting kills, but TNC were getting farm. You know, Armel was in a great place, but it just wasn't enough. They had the answer. They had this safe lane DK rushing the Halberd and then just proceeded to dismantle TNC every team fight.
Yeah, I have to say, though, I think Experiment didn't work, right? Because we don't see a lot of TA, and at TNC, they do not pick IO. As far as I've seen, they've never played it, or never played it much before, at least in official games. And yeah, Tims is usually one of the big playmakers for me for this team, and as the IO, he's 0-12. That's a big alert right there. You see Sam H as well, we were commenting, he's 2-9 on the Beastmaster, and he was very underfarmed because of how much they died bottom. So they needed Armel and Raven to just step it up, but they couldn't. That quick pick up on the Halberd by Nando.
Yeah.
Damn, Execration they just ran them over pretty much with this heavy 5-man lineup.
I mean, as you said, we know TNC is going to try something different, and we know TNC could do a lot better than this, but this was definitely Execration's time to shine. Game 1, Execration looking phenomenal. We'll see if TNC can pick it up in Game 2. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back with more of the SA Regional Qualifiers here at the CORSAIR DreamLeague Season 9 after this short ad break.